Hi, it's Carrie with Picasso Cat Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, my treasured viewers. And if you are new here, you are treasured as well. I've been working in my mom's garage all afternoon, trying to work on sales of the clothing that I bought when I bought out the eBay store of 1,200 items. I really didn't buy this to make money. I bought it to do content and to show what you could get. If you go online, Facebook Marketplace, you can get some really quality pieces. I happened to get them in bulk, so I got them very inexpensively. I've been selling them on eBay and they've been selling really well. I had to go back to selling on eBay. I love eBay, but I retired from being a long time seller on eBay a couple of years ago, and I didn't think I would ever go back to it, but it's hard to get the kind of prices these items are worth on any local marketplace. I paid 83 cents a piece, and when you sell something for $50, $70 that you paid that little for, it feels pretty good. So I'm hoping to get my money back in probably another couple of weeks, and then I might continue to sell, and then we're going to do a garage sale of a lot of things, and I'm probably going to sell as many of those pieces of clothing that I have left as fast as I can. I'll probably try to film that too, so it'll be fun. Today, I thought, thinking of Facebook Marketplace buys, which this was, I thought it would be fun to go over one of my finds that I got a little while back. I paid $10 for all of this jewelry that came in this bag and several little bags inside on Facebook Marketplace. And so we're gonna count how many pieces I got and see if anything is worth anything. And, you know, who knows? I could put them out maybe at my garage sale. I don't know. We'll see. Most of it was supposed to be new. It looked new and it was like still on its, you know, in its packaging. Starting out with this little package. Let's see what we have. Fashion jewelry. So it looks like posts, earring posts, and they are all the pieces are there. And then some rings. And they're brightly colored rings. And there's the back, so they're still sealed. I'll count that as one item, right? And then there were two of these, right? So in my garage sale, I might have these out for 25 cents, something like that. This is another carded set of rings and studs, earring studs. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. And there are two of those as well. These are really cute. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a safety pin and the posts and then stars on hoops and then dangle safety pins, and there's some sparkle there on all three of them. I probably will keep the safety pin, dangle, and the star hoop. You know, but that's another, I'll just count that as another one item. If you've ever wanted to wear a bright, and I mean bright yellow gold ring that says sexy on it, I have that for you right here. Let's see what kind of different sizes we have. Let's see. I can stack my sexy rings as much as I want. It came with 12. I'm gonna have to wear a couple of these rings. Wait, I can't help myself. They are different sizes, and I'm being silly, but I don't care. I'm gonna go for the rest of the show with my rings on. Moving along with my fancy rings on my hands. Next bag. These are some heavy major pieces. Let's try this. First out of the bag, we have a pair of dangling earrings, and those are statement earrings. They're chains with then another chain of rhinestones. Very pretty. Very nice. I mean, what do you think? A really pretty, like, I don't know. It's probably not crystal, or it's cubic zirconia, whatever it is. It's got a really pretty shine, and it's a pendant. Wait, let's put that on. You know, one can never have too many. Of course, I don't want it to hit my microphone, but that's all right. We can just keep it there. Next, I have a really interesting, very yellow gold bow necklace with a rhinestone center. And it looks new. I think these are all new. We have this really interesting dice, again, extremely yellow gold tone dice bracelet. Well, I have to put that on. Wait a minute. Got to take my little, you know, $15 watch off. That is style and fashion. It's time for me to go to Las Vegas and play the craps table. I don't even know how to do that, but this is a necklace. I'm not going to say what kind of necklace. It looks more like a collar you'd put on a dog. It does. Another bracelet, and this one is a very shiny gold butterfly. Wait, let's do that. It's a butterfly. Oh, he's very nice. I'm gonna put him on too. If you can't wear some of this every now and then, when you look like you have been working in your garage and your braids that you did hours ago have come almost completely apart, when can you wear it? Now that is a necklace. Okay, now the problem with this necklace is the chains are kind of wonky right there. The links are a little bit wonky, and I'm not sure that I would have any idea how to fix that. I don't think so. We have another bracelet. Look at this one. Okay. These are as cheap looking as it gets. These are very cheap looking bracelets and necklaces, but I'm hoping I find some better things in here. But these are kind of fun. They'd be kind of the thing you do, again, for a Halloween deal. Like you're going to play, you know, some rich diva from Beverly Hills, but you're going to make it an obvious spoof. These would be really fun. They're a bit too bright gold to be taken even close to seriously as any kind of gold. But I'm not saying that I mind it. Okay, with my sexy rings. All right, more bracelets. This one is kind of cool. I dressed for this. I definitely am wearing exactly the kind of outfit one would wear if one was going to go out with their fancy jewels on, right? A bracelet that has gold, same kind of bracelet, but in gold. This is a card with two little duckies, duck earrings. Oh, those are adorable. They're kind of translucent a little bit. Another set of ducks, but these are not translucent. They're not. I don't know what you say, solid, I guess. If you've ever wanted a rhinestone covered swan hanging off from a fairly non-silver looking silver bracelet, I have that right here. So again, these would be fun things for like a little girl's jewelry box where she just sort of dressed up in fun stuff. I don't care how easy those toggle things are. They're not easy to do with your left hand if you're right-handed. Again, if you're in the market for a rhinestone covered swan charm bracelet, clearly you are also in the market for a scorpion. That is crazy. Okay, that's interesting. When I was a little girl, like 8 to 10 years old, I lived in Texas, and we lived very near a field. It was Midland, Texas, and it's really tumbleweeds rolled down the street, not kidding. And one day, I'm really little, I get in my bed and I pull the sheets back and there is a scorpion in my bed. And I remember thinking, I'm never sleeping again. I'm never gonna go to sleep again. It wasn't big, it was maybe like that big, but it seemed ginormous to me. And of course, the rest of our time in Texas, I would like raise the sheets, you know, is there a scorpion there? But I never got stung, but it didn't do well for my sleeping. I will tell you that right now, but I like that. I have to say, that's kind of interesting. It's a silver puff heart bracelet. And then we have another swan bracelet. Well, we can't have too many of the scorpion bracelets. More of the silver tone with the puff hearts and the large rhinestone bracelet. Another one and another one. It's an owl. He's got rhinestones. Another bracelet, slightly different look to it, but the same giant rhinestone. Another one of the bracelets I put on earlier that has these little caged, they're like heart cages with pearl-esque looking things in them. A charm bracelet with more than one charm. We've got a butterfly and a teddy bear and a heart, and that's cute. Another one of these bracelets with the rhinestone. These are silver triangle earrings. Those are actually cute. I like those. The dogs are outside with my son Artie and they're not behaving. It's, you know. Anyway, here's another set of the long chain earrings with the rhinestone as well. Those are cute. Another set of earrings, and they are these really pretty bows, again with silver this time. And then the rhinestone down the center of the bow, dangling earrings. Those are cute, actually. I like them. We have another of the same kind. These are little blue rhinestone filled ovals, silver circles. Those are really cute. I mean, I have to straighten them out a little bit. We've got a bow problem going here. I mean, yeah, I'll fix them. Another pair of Christmassy earrings. This is clever. Somebody put these on a little thank you card. It says, thank you for your order. So it came with somebody's order. Those are cute, actually. I like that. I'll keep them too. They are faceted. They look like they have rhinestones in them, but they don't. We have another pair of the silver dangle bows. I mean, this bag is like the clown car of jewelry bags. It's like stuff coming out of another set of the same bow earrings. That's a very interesting necklace, wouldn't you think? I think that is. It's gonna hit my mic, but you know, I have to go with the bling when I have it. Why not? Wait, can you see it? Or bears, I don't know. Maybe just bears, I don't know. This clearly is not a Disney product, you can tell. However, it is a Disney castle. As you can see, the Disney Cinderella castle with Mickey's cutout. I actually really like that. That's cute. Some dangling silver hoop earrings. Those are nice. I like those. And then we have some more of the circle earrings. These are really cute. I like these. These I'm keeping. They do have a card that's all torn apart, but I really like, hey, you know what? I can put those on right now. I hope they have a tiara in here because I feel like I should be wearing a tiara. Okay. Oh, these are cute too. Look at them. They're little yellow filled rhinestone sparkly. I love those. I'm keeping them as well. And then I have a bracelet that is, it's kind of a leather-like product here. And then a center and lobster claw, not the toggle. I really like this pendant. Let's see if I can get it up there. Isn't that pretty? It comes with these for either just wearing on their own, but I believe they're really made for putting necklaces on. It's a 2-layer like choker piece, and you would put a pendant on there. You could put one of your scorpion charms on there. It would be really cool with the scorpion charm and like a witch's costume for Halloween and this as the necklace. That would be actually really neat. And then they have another set in blue. And so maybe you would put the swan on there and you could be Elsa. I don't know. And there's another one of those. So these are clearly made for you to put something on it. Oh, and they have a white one that's also the 2-piece necklace. And then there are 2 that are just the white ribbon. Okay, a butterfly necklace. That would be pretty if you took that off of the chain and say put it on one of these blue, maybe I'll do that, it'd probably sell better. and hook it onto one of these blue necklaces. Be really cute. Then I have this really pretty glass bead necklace with a drop pendant in the center. That's actually really pretty. I think around where I live, this would go for like $1. Maybe. This is the necklace that would go with those earrings. So you could have a whole set, right? This has a druzy look to it. It's clearly not druzy, but I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of neat looking. So this is the pendant that's at the bottom of it. I actually really like that. That might be another one of those pieces that would look really interesting, a bit shorter. This pendant is just, it's so long. It's so long. I have last freed the last 3 necklaces. This is kind of cute. It's a little heart with an extra heart and rhinestones. That would be great if you were like dressed for Halloween as a queen or something. You could dress, I don't know, you could put something like that on. It'd be kind of fun. And the last item is, well, who doesn't need this, is a mustache necklace with rhinestones on it, right? Now, I'm just saying, I don't know. This is my most favorite unfavorite of all of the jewelry. Is there such a thing? There is now. Okay, so I'm gonna count all these pieces and I will get back to you on how much we had. I'm making so much noise. I don't know, we'll see. So I gotta count what I have on. All right, we're gonna go for it. There were 76 pieces in this, including earrings counted as 1 piece. I did count the sexy rings separately. The rest of the rings that came packaged with the post, I just counted as 1 package. And it was 76 pieces altogether. So that comes out to, drum roll please, 13 cents an item. I am doing a garage sale, so I am probably just gonna put these out on a table and just say 25 cents, you know, a piece, or 50 cents or something like that. You know, grab 4 for $1, something something like that. That gets people, they like that. I'll put out bags for them. I mean, I may not be able to give all of these rings up because this means that I'm, how many times? 5 times sexy with all these rings, right? It works that way. It totally does work that way. Anyway, I'm glad you came along with me on this mystery Facebook Marketplace jewelry bag haul. And I hope you have a wonderful few days until I see you again. And as always, keep your eyes open for treasure. Bye.